Right, welcome to the channel, ladies and gents. We're here with Andre because Andre from Midnight Sage, should I say? Oh, God, terrible introduction from me here. We're here to talk about Master of the Universe.
Yes.
So I thought, what better individual to have? Andre, man after my own heart with respect to sword and sandals and He-Man. We've done many a discussion
Conan
on
and all of that jazz.
Well, yeah, precisely. We've done many a discussion on He-Man and specifically the Sony Noah Centineo iteration, but that's no more.
Yeah, as we kind of knew already. First of all, the Sony iteration is no more, and neither is the Noah Centineo, because Sony sold off the project to Netflix a couple of years ago. Like Sony, they still retain a stake in it, but it was done because Tom Rothman wanted to cut down on risk. He didn't fully believe in the project. And looking at everything they've been doing with it, can you blame him? So Netflix it is.
But then you say that, and then you look at what Netflix has been doing with the property of He-Man on a whole. Anyway, it's not like they've been doing any better recently, you know, with Revelations and stuff.
No, that's what I mean. It's entirely because of the mismanagement by the people in charge. But because of that mismanagement, I mean, seriously, this is a project that really has only been done right twice. And that's an animation by Filmation. Yeah. And it was an animation 20 years later in the Mike Young Productions 2000X reboot.
Yes. Yeah. And now we've got this, courtesy of The Hollywood Reporter. So, have you digested this?
I digested it, or no, because it got stuck in my craw and it stayed there. So no, I haven't really digested it. I'm not going to. I spit it all out and rejected it instead.
Well, let's have a good look through together, shall we? And also for everyone else watching, because you know this is a news piece / a discussion, and I just thought we'd do it a little bit different and get Andre on as and when he's available. Which, side note, I'll leave, you guys probably know the channel anyway, but I'll leave Midnight Sage link down below, so please do check him out. But
also check out our series of Masters of the Universe documentaries and retrospectives, covering the entire franchise from the beginning, including how they completely ripped off Conan in every way possible.
Oh yeah, 100%. Please do, please, yeah, absolutely. Right, so anyway, the long-awaited live-action Master of the Universe, which it is long-awaited. I mean, how long have we been waiting for this film? This supposed live-action film that has just never happened.
I think the development on one iteration of it started in 2006, so that would be 16 years and counting.
I could have sworn they were threatening this film a long time ago.
No, 2006 is when I believe. Well, maybe it started in 2004, but I know that Fox had it in 2006. Yes. Ironically, then it was also under Tom Rothman.
God damn.
And he didn't want it then either.
He's like Master of the Universe repellent. But anyway, obviously this is the Mattel films, and we've been over that. It's now gone to Netflix. The circumstances for that, like Mattel and Netflix have they built quite a bond up now anyway, which is beyond me. I don't understand Mattel's affinity for Netflix at the moment, because I would have thought we've had two animated projects on Netflix in He-Man universe. We had Revelations, which is it's a significant bomb critically, and audience reactions. It has been a bomb, especially fans anyway. And then you've had the other one, which is like the sort of 3D CGI thing, which for all accounts
is more successful. That one
I've heard
successful one, yeah.
And it's getting, I think it's getting another
it's
another
been
series
for season 2.
Yeah. And I have heard that's actually like pretty okay. It's in the same sort of vein, all kind of teaching good morals. Because obviously Master Universe, He-Man and Master Universe, for those that don't know the original, it always ended with and that's what you do, kids. It was always this, there's the lesson learnt sort of thing. But yeah, Mattel seemed to love Netflix for some sad reason. But anyway, this live action, brand new one, is actually it seems to be quite underway because they're looking to get a summer this year start date, which is way, way, way quicker than I thought that was going to be. That's one of those things that you hear and you go, wow, okay, wow, yeah, all right then. Summer already. I mean,
I'm not too surprised. Because this pair of writers and directors, the Nee brothers, they have been involved for years already. So this is something that they have been working on. Not done enough. Like the Nee brothers, they have been attached ever since it was with Sony. So they've been there for at least 2-3 years. And there have obviously been major changes that has happened in the project, certainly since it came to Netflix. Noah Centineo is no longer there. But I think that's because he was cast while the project was with Sony. Then Netflix
he's now in the DC.
Exactly. Then it's going to go into a complete tailspin. But now when they announced this, you already have the funding. You have Netflix already there on board. I would expect this now to go ahead quickly, which is unfortunate because if there's one iteration of all the different iterations of Masters of the Universe that we've had the past 15 years, if there's one I would want to fail, it's this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like, we haven't even got to the casting yet, which I do, we do need to have a conversation
We haven't even gotten to the story yet, is what you mean. But yeah,
we're just about to get there. So, the Master of the Universe lore, they're saying that as if that's, centers around an orphan named Adam, who discovers he's a prince, destined to be the savior of a faraway land, and must quickly learn how to use the power to save his home from the evil Skeletor.
Did you get the subtle thing of what they said right there?
No, what do you mean?
The story is on Earth.
Where? What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, they're not doing it again.
Yes, that's what they're doing. Read the story synopsis one more time. Read it one more time and listen to what I just said. It's on Earth. Now read it one more time with that in mind.
What? So an orphan named Adam. Are you kidding? So he's just like
an orphan named Adam.
He's going to be a normal boy, isn't he? And then he realizes.
Land.
Oh no. Is that confirmed? Do you know this?
It's not confirmed, but it's implied. Why else?
Yeah, no, true. Yeah, true. I mean, no, you're right. I mean, I hope not. That's real. If they do that again,
I mean, why would he be an orphan on Eternia and go
Prince
to
Adam.
faraway land of Eternos?
Yeah. What? Yeah,
the only way he's an orphan going to faraway land is if he's in a different realm altogether.
Yeah,
if he's an orphan on Earth. And then agents from Earth, then I don't know this. This is just me speculating. But based on that sentence, he's going to be an orphan on Earth, kind of like, imagine like Captain Kirk in the Star Trek reboot, kind of feels that he was meant for something bigger, like destiny has robbed him or something.
Looking up at the night sky.
Exactly. I mean, can't you see it already? And then suddenly,
we've seen this film 1,000 times.
Agents start appearing. It's going to be like some good people and some bad people.
Yeah.
Because the good people need him to come and be the prince and the defender of the realm. It's bad enough to stop him.
God.
And then, after half the movie has been on Earth, then they're going to go to Eternia or something. I guess.
Yeah.
Or, as I also guess, most of the story is going to be on Eternia. And then towards the very end, it's going to go to Eternia. The end. To be continued.
Oh, well, yeah, but probably not.
Again, this is just me speculating.
Yeah.
But based on that one sentence, you got to admit, that's some pretty plausible...
100%. 100%. As an extrapolation from, a brief... I mean, the law centers around as if this is established, as if this is what it... I mean, that's... No. A far away... Why? Yeah, I mean, look, this is the very...
You agree, right? Far away land. I do. It's going to be set on Earth.
I do agree that it sounds that way, for sure. I sincerely hope it's not, though. That is a crying shame if it is.
Maybe
I mean,
they're going to subvert expectations. Going to say, "Aha! It's set on Eternia anyway. He's just like in this neighboring
but still,
city."
why? Like, why bother?
But again, exactly. Then the question is, why bother?
Yeah.
Why
Well, I
bother in that
sincerely
case?
hope not. Yeah, and also like this thing, destined to use his power. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah, like She-Ra.
Yeah,
She was also kind of something of an orphan because she was like kidnapped and sent to a faraway realm.
Yeah.
We can always hope that he's in a different non-Earth location. I guess we can have that hope. But given from we know that they're fans of the '87 movie, right? You saw like in Revelation, you had Pig Boy and you had all these other bottom of the barrel characters from the movie. So they obviously know of the movie. Maybe they're big fans of it. Maybe they think, oh, we're going to go back to Earth, just like in the movie. Pan's going to love that.
Oh, God. Yeah, everyone's going to love that. Yeah, goodness me. Oh, I sincerely hope not. I mean, that's real bad. I mean, the thing is, one of these things which I always, I say about these properties is that if you're gonna do it, like, just do it. Why all the need for the changes? Like, just stop changing everything. Just do the story that people like. Give us a live action version of the story that people like. Yeah, I mean, obviously, for those watching, obviously that is pure speculation of it being on Earth, but I can absolutely see that could definitely be the case. Also, Netflix, money, big budgets to do a whole land in Eternia rather than Earth. I mean, it makes sense that they could do Earth and save a bit on the budget-wise there.
Yeah, they can go back to the high school and to the record store.
Ugh, God, I hope not. It's gonna be Stranger Things and the Master of the Universe. Oh, kids, bloody kids again. So let's talk about the casting, right? So it's this kid, Kyle Allen. Now, I don't know anything about this chap, Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen's a new person for me. I don't know what you know about this person. As casting credits and things like that. I'm looking at him. Normally, he actually rocks long hair. That's kind of what he's renowned for. He's got long hair. He's like in late 20s. He's born in 1994, so that's a late 20s.
Late 20s. I don't know. So age-wise, that's fine-ish.
Mm.
But I would say like an orphan in the late 20s.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, an orphan in the late 20s. Poor man, or like poor little boy of almost 30. He had.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a time to feel when like being an orphan is horrible. But for most people, when you're approaching your 30s, that's kind of an age where many people
sympathy.
are going to
sympathy kind of goes out the window. He's not been in a lot of stuff, actually. Well, he has been in a lot of things, but nothing of major note. So, he's been in things like American Horror Story, which most people would probably know about. West Side Story. He was in West Side Story. I don't think many people watched that, to be honest.
We discussed it live on Midnight's Edge in the Morning, our weekly live show yesterday. And one of the panelists had actually seen West Side Story. Asked, "What do you think about him in him?" Don't remember.
Wow. Okay.
It didn't stand out in any way.
Right.
But so really, all I can assess him from is not his talent or anything like that, but like how he looks. And like in the face, I mean, I guess better than Noah Centineo.
Yeah, better than Noah Centineo. I mean, the thing about like He-Man, it is. I mean, it's a fundamental, stereotypical masculine look, strong jaw, masculine features, but also sort of. A bit sort of modelish as well, because it's he's
Let's keep in mind though that he will be playing not Prince Adam, but Adam the Orphan. The Orphan pushing 30.
Yeah. Oh God, fuck it. 30-year-old orphan. Jesus. I mean, I know you're an orphan no matter how old you are, but Jesus Christ, that is bad, isn't it? Now, this is what I think is interesting, which I've only just spotted here. Sony is actually going to be retaining the rights both theatrically and streaming to the film in China, which is interesting. I didn't know Yeah.
Well, that's going to be some nice pocket change if they get it released
Yeah.
there, because Sony, they don't have like their own production facilities in China, meaning that they would be looking at 10% of the box office. That being said, I mean, depending on how they do it, this doesn't have to be anything that Chinese censors object against in any way, shape, or form. So if they're able to release the movie in China and say that it grosses 100 million in China, well, that's an easy 10-15 million for Sony right there.
Yeah, no doubt. But also as well, that will affect and potentially give more of a boost in terms of the budget that Netflix would be willing to do, because I'm guessing by the sounds of it, Sony, at least in part, is a distributing partner, so they may put up some of the money as well.
Yeah, they would be,
which is interesting.
Yeah, they would be like a distributor and co-financier, because they still own a stake. I don't know how much stake, because they sold off a share of the movie to Netflix.
Yeah, but I mean,
how much I don't know. So it's
with it going out in China, I'd expect they own a significant stake, at least financially, because there's a significant financial reward for it being released in China. So that is quite positive in terms of the budget which they could command. But I mean, I guess let's wrap this up, because I know you're busy. This is a sort of a brief Saturday chit chat. What do you think? Overall thoughts to Netflix's brand new Master of the Universe, 30-year-old orphan He-Man?
This is a movie, let me just preface by saying that this is a movie that I have been looking forward to for many, many years. I've been following the development for many, many years. The many different iterations of it, with different writers, different directors, different stars, all change all the time. Some things had the potential to be really good.
Yeah.
Some had the potential to be not so good. This is the first one where I think the potential is for it to be really, really bad. And I have a hard time seeing how they can make anything good of it. And that's not because of the actor, it's because of the writer. We didn't touch on that. But this is the same writer behind Shang-Chi and behind the recent Mortal Kombat reboot. And according to our good friend Script Doctor,
it's Dave Callahan. So he didn't do the recent did you say Mortal Kombat? He didn't do that.
Yeah, he did that.
Nope. Unless he did it with someone else, because he
did it with someone else.
Okay,
he wasn't the only writer. He did like some touch-ups on it. And according to our good friend Script Doctor, he is not the fan of this guy's writing. Let's put it this way. So he gave up all hope the moment that he heard that this guy is attached. And as for me, the moment that I saw that one sentence synopsis. Just that one sentence, so much can be extrapolated from it. None of it good. That it killed all my hope and enthusiasm right away.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now, actually. Shang-Chi. He's doing the Spider-Man films, though. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Mortal Kombat, though. Meh. Wonder Woman 1984. Meh.
Yeah,
Zombieland Double Tap.
That was also him.
The Expendables 3. Meh. Godzilla 2014. Expendables 2, the Expendables, there's not a lot of good. It's not a lot of good things. It's not a lot of good things, right? Yeah, okay, right. Anyway, look, I concur with you. Normally for these projects, I'm like, oh, I'm cautiously optimistic, you know. But there is, as you state, there is enough negativity surrounding this project in terms of what we already know. Brief synopsis of him being an orphan and stuff like that. That's garbage. What this individual has done previously, most of it's trash. Yeah, it's not looking that positive. And it's also on Netflix, which is not a marker for negativity always.
It does, again,
combined
it doesn't
with
have
the other
to be.
things. Well, is that combined with the other things?
Combined with the other things,
Yeah, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, thanks to Andre for popping on. Just thought we'd just do things a little bit differently with this piece of news. So please do check out Andre's channel, Midnight's Edge. And also, which I don't think you do that much, but follow, I'm going to plug your Twitter. Follow Andre over on Twitter. It's actually just the name on here, isn't it? Andre Einherjar. I'm butchering that. But...
yeah, that was pretty good.
Never mind. All right, there we go. Good. Right away. Thanks so much, ladies and gents. Have a great Saturday. Take care.